my name is Colin Jones and this is assignment week 5, and I'm going to do a lesson on demonstrating 2 of the 3 types of modulated short delay effects, and that is going to be a phaser and a chorus. Here are some audio tracks that I've recorded, and there are some MIDI tracks as well. Firstly, I'm going to mute all the other tracks except for the guitar track that I want to play. Firstly, I'm going to add in a chorus stroke flanger. To do that, I need to click on the space and go to Studio Effects and select the chorus stroke flanger. It appears it has 4 controls. This first knob or parameter controls the delay. This adjusts the delay time between the original signal and the delayed signal, or alternatively the amount of time from input to output. I'm going to adjust this until I find a suitable setting. The second knob is the parameter control, which controls feedback. This is how much the wet signal is routed back to the input, and it can affect the tone. The next 2 controls or parameters are to do with the low frequency oscillator. The LFO rate, this is the frequency of the LFO modulating the delay time. The higher the value, the faster the sound will oscillate. The mod amount, or the LFO mod amount, this determines the depth of the LFO modulation. That is by how much the delay time should be modulated. If you set this to 0, the effect will be frozen. Most effective if you add some feedback. Now obviously I'm going to adjust these until I get suitable sound that I'm after. Having completed setting up the chorus stroke flanger, I'm now going to do a similar thing, except for I'm going to use a phaser on the other guitar track. Because this is not played continuously, I'm just going to move the pointers along so it repeats. So to install it, I right mouse click, I go down to Studio Effects and I find my phaser, and then I start to switch on so it's enabled, and then I am going to adjust the frequency control parameter. This sets the frequency of the first notch. Adjusting this will move the other notches correspondingly. This is the parameter modulated by the LFO to create phaser sweeps. The split, this adjusts the distance between the notches in the frequency range, thereby changing the character of the effect. The next one is the width, and the width determines the width of the notches, rising the width deepens the effect and simultaneously makes the sound more hollow and thin. This will have an effect on character feedback tone. LFO rate, this is the speed the LFO modulates, and the frequency parameter. The higher the value, the faster the phaser sweeps. LFO sync, this button lets you deactivate LFO sync. When it's activated, the frequency of the LFO is synchronized to song tempo. I haven't used that. LFO frequency modulator, this determines the depth of the LFO modulation by how much the frequency parameter should be modulated. If you turn this to 0, the effect will be static. Form like sound most effective if you get a little bit of feedback. And then the feedback, this is similar to the resonance control of a filter. Raising the feedback gives you a more pronounced tone in the effect. The singing phaser sound, try raising this to max. So that's it, let's hit it.